where, oh my goodness, my name is Tom. I film every single weekday of my life, and today is gonna be a busy day. Because it's not every day you decide you're going to create a pumpkin patch on your top 60 acres of land with absolutely zero experience in knowing how to do so. But where there is a will, there is a way, and I am taking you guys along for the journey of how this is all going to unfold. So if you are new around here, click that subscribe button, ding on that bell, and let's get into today. Here we see an Alfredo Buscafari in the wild eating his pancakes. He raises them to the camera in order to say cheers as he takes an almighty bite out of the other. What a child we have. Making pancakes, making pancakes, eating pancakes, making pancakes, eating pancakes. He's dancing. What an energy we are bringing to the world today as we say goodbye, Mr. Busky. You're off to nursery. Love you, leave you, be goodbye. Goodbye now. And hello now. Because it is time to head to the top 60 and go meet up with Mark and his brother Lyndon to assess the plan of action. Because things have escalated, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday we were just ploughing some fields, we were spraying some fields and stuff like that. But we've decided to go bigger, therefore hopefully better. Famous last words. Oh, I have definitely bitten off more than I can chew with this. But if there is one thing I do love, it's a challenge. And that challenge begins right here. Or in actual fact, right here. Because you see this gate entrance we've got? Yeah, we need to make it wider. And when I mean wider, I mean wider, because this is where our boundary starts and we need to open this up to give ourselves well better access to getting onto this first initial field. I told you guys we were going to be farming this top 60 acres and a lot of people did not believe me, but I meant it. And the crazy thing is, when we actually bought this land, I almost didn't buy this top 60, and it might end up being the best thing that's ever happened to this channel. Because there is so much potential as long as we do it all right. And speaking of doing things right, these pants are coming off and these shorts are going on. Much better for being in the sun. And I've just got the phone call that Mark and his brother are here. So let's get escalating. Well, this is awkward. I came to the gate to let him in and he somehow snuck past me and he's parked on the top of that hill up there. Try this one again. Long time no see. How we doing, mate?
Plant on rock.
Oh, don't.
And then it does that to your fork.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was a new fork.
So we're off to a great start then. So this is you doing test patches.
I only put that turf in.
Oh.
It's actually, can't get the fork in.
So what does that mean, Mark?
I won't grow maize, I don't.
Oh! I'm actually going to be able to have a go ploughing.
Yeah, you can have a go.
Yes! So when Mark pitched the idea of Tom wants to do a pumpkin patch, what was your first thought?
It's a swamp.
But it's dry as anything!
We've not had rain for 6 weeks.
And we've still got another 10 days of pure sun.
Yeah.
So this is like the worst time to do it?
Yeah, and we've got 4 inches of soil.
What are your percentage chances of thinking this is going to work straight off the bat?
85% it doesn't work. Yeah, it's 25% of growth.
No! Caleb said 85% it's gonna work.
Haven't you got to water it? I tell you, Caleb's just setting you
Yeah,
up for a farm.
No, don't. Yes, we've got to water it as well. Is this any better?
Yeah, it might be.
Yes! Why have I not got a camera crew? I was wrong. What was the collective brother decision?
We're get away with it. But we're not putting our name anywhere near it.
Hang on a minute. Well, great success. So I owe you I owe you a new one of these. Thursday.
Next Thursday. For ploughing, yeah.
So we do tomorrow?
No, spraying.
Spraying tomorrow. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
To sort out the topper.
Yeah,
Male topper.
I'll send a message. Perfect.
See you later.
I'll return that to you.
Thank you. A
I
bit
know.
bent.
It's fine, man. We make do here. Now Lyndon is out there as me and Mark head up to the top fields because we've got a few fields that we need to treat potentially for Ragwort, which is it looks like a nice yellowy plant, but it is poisonous and you can't have it on your field. So we need to go and make sure none's growing in, and if it starts to do, sorting it. But as for this area, I am very, very excited. We've got a plan of action. We know what we need to do. and then from there we just need to execute. And I know it's a long way away to talk about Halloween, but all I can say is, guys, please buy our pumpkins. It's the first thing we will have ever done on the top 60 or in the 110 in general from a farming perspective ourselves, and we want to keep doing it bigger and better. So your help is massively appreciated. Oh, look at this, taking care of the girls as well. Nearly a mini heart attack then. We were throwing these on, I went, oh Mark, how much are these a bucket? And he went, oh, 310 quid. 310 quid! What are they? Wagyu Angus sheep. £310 a tonne. All right, you lot, I'm gonna need you to shift. This is such a vibe right now. Look at us cruising along, herding them up. Mark's just keeping his eye out in case any of them are a bit lame and like limping. One down there is, so he's taken note of that, and we'll take care of that next week. We're also checking for any sheep down any holes. But right now, we're so far so good. So far so good. Time to check for Ragwort. What are you saying?
It can be sprayed.
Oh really?
I reckon it washes up.
Yeah. Can you see any in it already? Oh, that's it. Oh wow, there's a lot. Flipping heck. I didn't realise that. Can I touch it?
Yeah, don't eat it.
Oh, yeah, no. That's the stuff that grows and looks dead yellow. Like this picture on screen now. Yeah, poisonous to animals?
Yeah, and people.
And people?
Yeah, you don't really do any harm, but yeah, it's poisonous.
Yeah, good to know. So every one of those dead looking tiny tree things is Ragwort.
Every one of them spread like 1,000 seeds.
Oh shit. You bastards. This is the field that I know we need to treat for Ragwort. Oh wow, this is all it?
Yeah, this is it, yeah.
Crikey, I see what you mean. Oh, when you realise what it actually is, it's bloody everywhere. Yeah, so this is the field that I was thinking Christmas trees.
Yeah, no, it is.
Good shout.
Yeah.
It's on a hill.
Yeah,
I think it's a belting idea. Take a while, so don't expect them this year. But yeah. How we go about that, also I do not know. So that was an interesting phone call, wasn't it?
Yeah, very helpful.
Yeah.
Proper old man where he got it.
Mate, 74 years old, just beat cancer. We just spoke to basically a local seed company because you entrusted me. You said one job is to get the seed.
Yeah, and he can get him, doesn't it?
And the guy I just spoke to, he's like, we can get the seed, don't worry about that. But then he wants to actually help us and advise us because we told him we have no idea what we're doing. But when we ran him through the list of like how we're going to attack it, he seemed happy until he started asking about
the pHs and
the pH, the water, the moisture, drainage. If you got any of it, we were like, nope. But after today, though, my confidence levels that I've been given from Caleb are from 85 to 86, easily.
Watering it's going to be the hard bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how we do that. Well, we're back safaring because we've decided that our job is not done just yet because we need to spray off the field to get rid of the grass and everything, which is a necessary step. But for where we're going to lay everything out, we're going to need to put some fencing in. So we're going to go quickly measure it now. Me as Mr. Mark running from like this tree line over to the edge over there, and then place an order at our local suppliers. Mark's list of work goes zoom! Just hop over this really, go on, you get over it first before I do this. really secure fence line we've got here. And props to Mark. Just found, which I've never seen before, old, you call it gate post? Yeah, gate post, yeah. Wow, they're amazing. When were they put in? Flipping heck. Gorgeous. Yeah, totally. Yeah, so things have now escalated. We called him Big Joe.
Yeah, we're now putting a fence in.
And I'm going to the butcher shop and you're going rescuing some sheep.
Yeah.
Right. I told these lot this is about to be the busiest amount of content you're going to see. Because like the driving around in circles and all that sort of stuff is good fun. But we have bought this to farm it. So let's do something with it. Right, we got this, mate.
Yeah, we got it.
We got this.
We're going to do something anyway.
First job when I get the new Polaris tomorrow is to take all that out and shift it. I'm getting excited, man. I'm getting really excited. There is so much that could go wrong and we could lose so much money. But at the same time, the fact like Mark and his family on board, we've now got Joe coming helping out, like, This is good, man. These are some positive vibes that I need, and these are the right people to get the job done. I was just about to film a clip saying, before Joe ends up passing me going this way, because he lives up the road, I'm going to quickly get his butty, but he's just rang me saying he's outside the farm, so I'm going to quickly pick him up, a butty, get back down there, meet up with Mark, and assess everything. Logistics. Thanks for not spitting me food today. You're a... Oh, snake. Oh, even better. I love you. See you later. Felt so bad. I walked in, then I had sheep poo all over my feet. I was like, I'm not coming in, I've got sheep poo. They were like, come in, we've had worse. I walked in and all I could smell was sheep poo. And there he is, up on the hills. Joe is back on the 110. What a beautiful sight. Because look at that bloke. This is me bribing you for you to convince me that what we're doing is a really good idea.
Right, let's see.
So we're off to a great start already. You've never what?
Managed to get them to grow in the ground.
Too cold.
We'll start them off inside in plugs.
So we might need a contingency plan.
Well, we'll do some both.
That's what they do in Scotland, isn't it?
What?
Grow them inside and
Yeah,
outside.
a bit of both.
Later, can't you, then?
I like that. Mark's already quit on us. It looks like it's just you and me, Joe. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wow. So that was...
Worth going to see him.
That was so worthwhile. So we've got a nearby neighbouring pub that we just kind of needed to speak to about a few things, just access and security reasons and stuff. That went really well because it's kind of their responsibility to fence off it and get the customers to not keep coming through onto our field and everything. But then Joe, great suggestions. I'm going to keep them stum for now. But as to what we're doing could really, really benefit us. But you were right, because if loads of people are coming here, they're most likely going to go there as well. So there might be a good way to have a bit of a partnership where it's both a win-win for everyone. It's coming together.
Yep.
And you've got to love the contingency plan. He was like, everyone else has been like, yeah, we'll try and get them growing. He's like, they ain't going to grow. So you're going to germinate some...
In plugs.
In plugs. Are they like in a...
Tunnel, yeah.
Yeah, in a tunnel. And then if it doesn't go right, we plant them and we have a backup plan.
Yeah.
God, I love a Joe. Well, I've teleported with Joe because he wanted to show me something, and it was somewhere where he's working, and that is the view he's got to enjoy. Because what you're showing off to me now is this is part of your yard.
Yeah.
Joe, I've driven past that area so many times in my life, looked in here going, that's a proper man's yard, that, and I never knew it was yours. Seriously, I've lived here 31 years and I never knew this was Joe's. Wow. Should have really put 2 and 2 together, shouldn't I? Joe's proper taking me on a random adventure. See, it was destiny that we ran into each other at that festival again. I missed you. I love it. I absolutely love it. But just walk around here, because we're just near Joe's setup. Nurseries of trees?
Yeah.
On the top of the top 60. I want to do Christmas trees.
Yeah.
How do we go about starting that?
Just buy some and plant them. I will grow you some and plant them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like a fun adventure together?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Tom and Joe's trees.
Yep.
And then how long do we have to wait until we can harvest them?
6 years, probably.
Wow. Okay. Rain check on that. I'll get back to you in a few years. You and me and Joe crack on with that. Toodle pip. Just about to get in the Defender. And then Joe's actually already making phone calls for the fence that we're going to need to run along the edge line of the pumpkin patch to keep the sheep out. He's like, might as well get on with it now. And I'm like, you know what? Yes, we should. That was worth a phone call. Gonna order some posts from one place. They're 40p cheaper. And maybe a bit of Joe discount. Yeah! So glad I met you, yet again. And about an hour after me being here, I am leaving with yet another plot twist in the works. So we're going to try and plant these pumpkins, right? But there is a huge chance that they don't take, and it's a massive waste of money. So what Joe's suggesting is that, we grow them in pots, in like a, a polytunnel, like that kind of looks like this. We grow them in there, and Joe can do that at his farm in his nursery. But I just said, could we set up doing the polytunnel on our land? I know it's a bit backwards, but Joe's got X amount of room. I want to try it. We've got a lot of pumpkins that we'll need. Could we try doing that there? And he's like, yeah, we'll just build a tunnel. So he's going to get everything that we need in the works to build our own tunnel, and then we'll do the pumpkins ourselves on the land, and then it's just going to be a case of roping everyone in to be watering the pumpkins. I just don't even... my vlog's not gone out yet of me saying, guys, we're doing a pumpkin patch. So I just don't even know if people are going to like the idea of me doing a pumpkin patch. But I'm doing one. There is no way What? Fin Bob! Bro, I was driving up there then and I was like, I swear that is a La Cromwell in the wild, a Grand Vitara. Nice new car! As if I've just run into you, let me pull up. There is no way I could have just left Joe's farm at any point then. And I happened to come up the moment you're here.
Yeah. I saw the Elliot's roof.
Your dad's done a pretty good job with it, hasn't he? Flipping heck. Mate, what do you reckon of it?
It's absolutely sick.
Yeah. Mate.
I may have made it slightly louder than stock as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, for context, ladies and gentlemen, this is almost like the exact same, right?
The same.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just a different colour.
This is what Le Cromlech used to look like. Picture of Le Cromlech on just the middle of the screen right now. That is what that used to look like.
It comes with those tyres on it.
I know how much this cost you. You got this is a was a steal.
Steel.
An absolute steal.
Probably shouldn't be arrested for it.
So are you keeping it like that, or are you making it look like Le Cromlech?
Daily driver.
Daily driver, great shout.
There's something else in the next minute.
There is.
Can't say anything though.
Shh. Secrets. I cannot wait. Oh, dude. She's a beauty. That is unbelievable timing. Like, at 3 points I was supposed to leave Joe, but then we carried on talking about other things and making different phone calls. And for me to leave at that time then, do you know what I mean? Like, everything happens for a reason. How weird. But, oh. My car's not starting. Come on now. You're a beauty. Yes. Well, yeah, Papa Ken is down on the bottom 50, so we're going to swing by there now and say hello.
Destiny.
That is incredible timing. You've had your hair down because you've got poo smear marks and you thought, no, just come here a second. No, come here, Alice. Let's not show off your grey. Hey! We are, I just need you to confirm that you're fully on board for running the pumpkin patch.
Oh.
You're on board, aren't you, Alice?
Yeah, we'll see. You've got the most important job lies with you. Go grow some pumpkins. I've been Googling it and you've still got time. He says now's the right time to start planting them.
Yeah, as long as your ground's prepped. Ask me if the ground's prepped.
I'm guessing
It is not. There's no way this has just happened.
on the doorstep.
Seriously. Me and Alice are just here and the cat's just rolled up and gone, bleh.
No, we've got a present for you.
Well, we're gonna have to blur this. Why have you done that?
Why have you brought it home? Nobody wants
You literally
that.
put it on the doorstep like a present.
Enjoy. Oh, should we have it for tea tonight?
Just randomly rocked up with a dead bird and went,
Oh.
I have you a gift. Poor thing.
That's
Andy's not going to be happy when he
awful.
sees this.
That really upsets me, that. It makes me dislike cats. Sorry.
I dislike
I'm
your
not
cat.
I'm not touching it. Hello, dead bird.
Stop it.
Is this so when I get stuck in mud again, you can get me?
When you get stuck in mud, I cannot tow you out. It is not plugged in yet. This is all for show. Do the lights work? No. Orion, increase the brightness. Wow, look at the lights, they're on. Orion, turn off the brightness. Just needs plugging in, it's getting done soon. Don't look at the bird, Alice. Don't look at the bird. Just don't look at the bird. Look at the beautiful car.
Anyway, what's happening on Friday?
What is happening on Friday?
What's happening on Friday?
Oh my gosh, is it your birthday?
Yeah!
Ah! What do you want?
And we're launching the new Vintage Rose LTS hoodies.
Picture on screen between me and Alice now. Wow!
Stock levels for this drop are very limited. I do already have a restock
You had
in
to up and
place.
bring it straight down.
I do, well, be quick basically. Stock levels on this particular colourway are very limited, but I've already got a reorder in place. But if you want it on Friday, don't sleep.
The more you know. One drive later, I am down on the bottom 50 with Willow and a Papa Ken. And I may have bitten off more than I can chew. And that's why I'm gonna need you. High five. High five, very nice. I am here to evict you, Balsam. You are very tall, but this is no place for weeds. Look at that, perfect extraction. I'm sure there's a lot more about to emerge from there, but by removing this, I've probably removed another 100 plants from growing. Success! I feel like I've not been down here for absolutely ages, and like it would seem like progress has just come to a standstill with what we're up to down here, by the way, just as a bit of an update and FYI. And the thing is, it hasn't, but it's all in now the logistical end of paperwork and planning permission and stuff like that. So you guys are just gonna have to hold tight and wait for what's currently next in the works for down on here. Like there's still like things like I need to get the scrap in the scrap metal skip and stuff like that, bits and bobs here, but a lot of logistics are just out of our control now, so we're waiting for that to be done. Hence why I just needed to get this to a point where I was like, right, I know what's happening with this, I know what's happening with that, I know what's happening with that. Let's focus on the top 60, get that ball rolling, and then by the time we've got all that going, we'll be able to pick back up here again. It's all that juggling act of, you know, like, you know, spinning the like they do the performers, spinning the plates. That's what owning this place is like. But it's nice to be back down here, man. I keep saying how beautiful it is, but that top 60, the more and more I'm up there, I'm just like, wow, how did I ever just want just this bottom 50 and not that? Because that is just, it's stunning. I do kind of feel like I'm always on bin man duty here, though. It's the only sad thing. And it's so true, because all I'm ever doing when I'm down here is like, I'm not adding to the land, I'm not benefiting it in any way, like Chris Tate is, Tom Upton is, all that sort of stuff, but I'm just on my glorified bin man duty down here in the courtyard. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm just about to go and do a perimeter check down there by the sheep, and I've just accidentally ripped this off again. I am an idiot sandwich. Well, guess I've got easier access now. And this right here is why we do perimeter checks. How did you get out? Oh, probably like that. And stay in. What are you mad at me for, you crazy bastard? Stop. They just saved your son's lives. Ungrateful gits. No way.
Yes way.
Bro, you have been on the grind. So you're going to be able to start earning money from YouTube?
Yeah.
Go on, the boy!
Thanks to you.
No. You were doing YouTube way before you and me met. You were still making content. That's why I was impressed that you were a content creator. How many subscribers are you on now?
I think it's around 3.
Just shy of 3,000.
Yeah, basically 3,000.
Mate, well done. Don't even try and put the credit of that on me. That's on you. Well done. And I had to document this. Didn't know you were a bit of a stonemason. That looks really good.
No, definitely not, but it looks
It looks really good. Okay, that was actually Farmer Mark not just fixing the wall that the sheep knocked down, but shifting the sheep off the fields so that tomorrow when we get on with the spraying, they are not in the way. And as I just happen to be up here chilling, watching Mark zoom past in the distance, we've just had a delivery down on the bottom 50 of said spray. So yeah, we should be all set for tomorrow to begin phase 1 of the pumpkin patch. We're both actually just doing last minute drive rounds now, just in case any rogue sheep are chilling in any areas, but I think we're all good. And would you just wait for, I'm gonna do it here. Look at that view. I mean that view, look at that, go on there boys. And as if we can't see him enough today, as I'm about to pull off site, the 68-foot man with the van has reappeared. Go on, whack that bush, Joe. Because we need the measurements for the fence he's going to be putting in. Now, if I was to pace this out, which is what he's doing it by like, you know, meterage of his feet, I would probably come up with something like 10,000 Tom steps, which translated to Joe steps are probably like 6. And whilst I don't distract Joe, I'm going to share something else I'm excited to do, which is to like reinvigorate this pond. I need to like dig it out because it's just filled with muck after so many years, and then turn this into a proper picturesque pond. And then I've actually got some friends who are like really avid fishermen, and if we could do it properly, I would love for it to be like a spot where people could come fishing. That would be mega. I'm guessing from there, I'm guessing 170.
Just less than 200, so yeah. I got
Good guess.
198 pages.
198 Joe steps.
Yeah.
So 10,000 Tom steps. We've got Joe doing a bit more. How much? 9 inches on the dot, go on! He's fully used to that, isn't he? Yeah, what the hell's going on here? And what, go on, give us some more compliments about the ground.
It's not quite a bit of fibre, is it?
The Hazelhurst were saying it's buggery. But hopefully,
It's not that deep, but
hopefully it can do what we're doing. Joe's actually brought something to the table that makes so much more sense for the layout of how we're going to do the pumpkin patch, and a potential maze, and the layout of it, of how we're going to do it, is going to be beautiful. Like literally, Joe just said like, why don't you just do it this way instead? And it was like a light bulb moment of, yeah, that makes way more sense. And when he digs for patches, I cover up. It's fine, don't worry. Only a pit bike will get stuck in it. Remember this, folks, because I've literally, picture on screen, just took a picture of this location because this is where I want the actual farm of the 110 farm to be. And Joe's planning out now where we're going to put this polytunnel. This is where, literally, you go and break ground. Break ground.
You don't need to break ground.
Do it. That's where we're putting the farm. that is a moment right there. And thus, the day comes to an end. It is 7:30. I am officially late for dinner getting home to Lydia, but it was a very successful conversation with Joe and the planning of the farm. So all in all, for the greater good. Oh, hello there, little... He's slowly running away from me. Get back here, you boosty bugger. Oh, hang on, you can keep running because I just have to showcase that view. Wow, look at that for a shot. Ugh. I caught you. Where'd you think you were going? Wow. If there's anything you should be saying wow at, it's that. Wow. Okay, that wasn't exactly a wow. Yes! Yes! Would you just look at that view? You strike again. I'd love to say Alfie could agree, but he's engrossed in calm. Whereas I'm engrossed in, what are we calling this? Big tube pasta dish? Mm-hmm. They're bloody massive. But tastes good. This is now a very proud Tom, because I managed to eat my dinner without getting my new 110 t-shirt dirty. And I've managed to wear it 2 days in a row right now. And I gotta be honest, I'm tempted to go 3. Now, I would also like to address a bunch of these comments on screen of everyone saying, Tom, you did this whole roll of video on screen of me blurring it thanks to Orion, my editor, doing an amazing job. But then apparently you guys could see it in reflections here, there and everywhere. So all I'm going to say is if you weren't supposed to see it, you weren't supposed to see it. So if you see it in reflections and stuff like that, stop it. And I'm going to warn you now with reflections, because most of the time when I'm filming in this mirror right now, I've got no pants on. Spoiler alert, I have this time. But yeah, that is a warning. Don't look in places you shouldn't be looking. And I've just been shushed. So guys, before I get in any more trouble, I'm going to say this. Today has been an insanely productive day. I am so excited for the future of what could be, I think Lydia named it this, the 110 pumpkinless farm, or what was it called? The impossible patch. It's just, I'm getting roasted. Like literally, all give us names right now in the comments. I'm gonna go watch out for this mirror door behind me because you will see some butt cheeks. But leave us some names for the suggestion of what we should call the pumpkin patch if it manages to go ahead. I am so being positive vibes on repeat, and like I said, I'm at a positive 86% chance that everything's going to go smoothly. All I'm saying is that you must be subscribed, follow along with this journey, share it with your friends to find out over the space of the next 6 months as to what, is it 6 months? I think it's 6 months, 5, as to whether or not we're going to be able to pull it off. There is so much groundwork to do, literally and metaphorically, and you guys are going to follow me along for the journey. So yeah, if you want to follow along with more behind the scenes of what's going on in the 110 and stuff like that, I'll put a QR code on screen now for you to scan, which will take you to the 110's Instagram, where I'm posting stories and pictures and polls and votes and basically having conversations with you guys about all the secret behind the scenes stuff. And if we ever do, announce a date and stuff like that, it's probably going to get announced there first and how you can go about getting there. So yeah, scan that QR code on screen right now, go and follow it, show the page some love. And again, just wish us all the best in the comments down below. I feel like we got this, but I'm really, really worried we've missed the window of opportunity, or with this weather forecast on screen now, we may have shot ourselves in the foot, and this might be the worst decision we've ever made on the farm so far. No. What did you say? No. So, yeah. Wish us luck. I'm gonna love you. I'll leave you. I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the next vlog that will be live on time at 7 p.m.